What's going on YouTube? This is Chaos Rain here, and this is going to be basically another just watching me play slash chat a little bit with you guys video. If you've saw my recent two, you will know that I kind of give you a disclaimer. Okay, this is basically what I'm going to be doing. I'll be recording 3 videos at a time with whatever content I can do currently, which is right now, unfortunately, just T2 maps, and just kind of talking with you and talking to you. So one thing I will say is that for the most part, I don't expect you guys to just sit here and watch me yammer on and everything. But if you do, great. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys just tuning in, even if you can use it as a podcast of sorts and leave it on in the background. It still helps me so much. Like it just helps the algorithm, helps get my videos out there, and eventually when I take off, if I take off, it'd be even greater, or a bigger help and mean a whole lot more to the initial people who did get me to the point I'm at right now. But that being said, I'm here to bring you a little more of Path of Exile content, and in this one I'm here to talk about basically what my plan is for PoE as a whole. So my game plan for PoE as a whole is going to most likely be something along the lines of: I play leagues, I have a little bit of fun, I hang out, maybe try a couple builds, maybe do my normal build, talk with you guys, maybe show off, me blowing up content, me doing crazy stuff with my favorite build, and then me doing one other build, something like that. But for the most part, that might take a while for me, to get to that point, especially since I've had less and less time, because I've been looking for work and so on and so forth. But I will still try and bring you some kind of content, and I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up of what you can expect, going forward. I will be doing more ARAM content on League of Legends, not ARAM, Earth content on League of Legends, as well as content that if you're interested in, like ranked or anything like that, I can do that too. It's all, it's all the same to me. I don't mind. Let me organize my inventory a bit, because 6 sockets are like gold to me right now, since I am still pretty new to the league. Alright. That being said, I will definitely, going forward, be trying to make an effort to post more relevant content, more cool content, maybe, just content that isn't me just talking about this, talking about that. And as such, I do want to kind of go over, a little bit of why I do decide to be methodical on how I farm and so on and so forth. And that's because, when I do get to a point where my build is completed, I want to show you how I did it, right? I want to explain to you my thought process and everything of how and what I did do to make it happen. And sometimes it's simple. It's simple, I just went and did this. Sometimes it's like, well, I have to do this, this, and this, and after doing all of this, I was able to do this, For the most part, it's going to be simple this time around. I plan to make as much currency as fast as possible, doing the easiest content I can think of, which is running a whole bunch of, ooh, that guy hurts. I forgot that they just, like, yell at you. There we go. Just running a whole bunch of this, and because I run these, we just get a whole bunch of seeds, or life force, or whatever. Yeah, life force. And all this life force goes into basically selling. I don't plan to do any real crafting anytime soon, at least, so, oh, I don't want to die, don't kill me. Wow. This is a T2 map, by the way. I just have it a little more juice than I'm used to, but, yeah, that hurt. There we go. I just gotta not stand in front of 3 rares as a super squishy build. Now, one thing I will say is that you can make a lot of currency doing pretty much anything in this game. If you decide to do harvest like I am, you're gonna make a lot of currency easily. If you decide to do, June, if you want to do June missions for your entire league, you're going to make a fortune, because June missions are always worth a lot. You're always going to sell your white socket benches. You're always going to sell your, Isling slams. You're always going to sell those. They're never not going to sell. It might take sometimes, depending on how many people need what, but for the most part, I don't think you'll have any issues selling your stuff. Yeah, leave me alone. Big, mean, rare monster. That being said, if you guys do want to see me do other types of farming other than just harvest, and you want to see how profitable each of these types of farming is, I am more than willing to make a full comprehensive video and just start farming that specific thing until I am done, doing so. I do have a couple of friends who, if they would be able to hook it up with some kind of, hey, I'm looking for this, can you help me out? I'm pretty sure they'll help me out if I ask. So it shouldn't be that big a deal for me to get a whole setup going for that. Cartographer chisel. Oh, don't mind if I do. Alright. And we are out of here. So, that being said, we are, I'm pretty knowledgeable. We're doing pretty well this league. Not like I'm struggling too much, really. And once I get into higher tier / red tier maps, I'll be doing the same thing I'm doing, but in those tier maps. And when I do, I'll be able to sit around and make a ton of currency off of selling the invitations, because everyone likes the invitations. Now I could maybe pay a friend to run them, or I could do any of that, and that would be okay as well. However, I'm not really trying to do anything too crazy this league. I just want to go map and go, do anything like that. And as far as I'm concerned, Alk and Go is going to be my favorite strat, and the easiest way for me personally to sit there and just completely smash as much content as possible. So let's go ahead and see what we got going here. Kill everything. Now, as you saw in my last map, any boss that has like phases, I just don't kill. I know I could get a map from them, but honestly, I'm running low tier maps. The low tier maps I'm missing out on is not gonna, break the bank for me. And I'm not exactly trying to roll in the money on tier 2 maps. I could possibly save up for enough, but if I do like hundreds of them, but I'm just using them mainly as, one, experience, because I'm still low-ish level. 2, I'm still trying to get enough of just a head start in general stuff like content such as the tablets saved up, because once I get enough tablets saved up, I will be able to push whatever content I want to push. Not necessarily like exactly like that, just in general. The tablets are going to pay their dividends in currency, so even though they're supposed to be really rippy, I don't really care. I'll have fun with it. Now we just gotta check if there's a harvest. Tier 3 map, great. Take it. Alright, there we go. Now, that being said, I do hope you guys enjoy this content, and oh, I found another vintage gamble. Did I just... Alright, that's cool. And this one's poop. Well, I mean, I did find 2 vintage gambles today, so that's kind of cool. I wonder if the game's trying to tell me to run MF. That'd be fun, just running a low tier MF. Might do that, we'll see. Once I get my map completion up more. Put some incubators on. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. And that's that. This boss not only has phases, it has 3 separate boss phases. So, yeah. But, hope you guys tune in the next time I post. Most likely I will have 3 days of progress between now and then. I'm not going to be running full time on PoE. I will probably run for 3 to 4 hours a day, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. We'll see how it goes. I do have other things I need to take care of that are, you know, of actual... this is important, but, you know, of more importance. So, that being said, I will, you know, prioritize what I need to do first. As always, everybody, take it easy. Have a good one. If you want to support me in an additional way that isn't just like and subscribing, I do have Patreon if you're willing to. If not, it's great as well. Take it easy, everybody.